Boker Tov, and we're continuing with halachot of Siman Kuf Nun Chet to do with Davar shetibulo BeMashke, which is Siv Daled. Here brings down that what happens if right now you're going to dip your finger into a mashke and you're going to suck your finger. So do you have to do Netilat yadayim or not? Here it's brought down that you do not need to do Netilat yadayim. However, though, he says, nevertheless, if it's going to be something that you usually come and you take it right with your finger without a spoon, so then you should be machmir to do the Netilat yadayim. Now, when we're talking about these halachot of Davar shetibulo BeMashke, we have to understand that there's going to be 7 different liquids which are Davar shetibulo BeMashke, and the siman is yad shachadam. What is this exactly? Yain, dvash, shemen. So we're talking about wine, right? We're talking about honey, oil. We're talking about the milk. Tal is dew, dam is blood, and mayim is water. Now he says over here as follows: when we're talking about the concept of mei perot, which is fruit juice, so then you do not need to do the netilat yadayim and davar shetibulo BeMashke. So if you're going to dip something in apple juice or in any other type of a juice, which is a fruit juice, you do not need to do netilat yadayim for davar shetibulo BeMashke. Dvash is dvash devonim, which is going to be bumblebee honey, right? And it's not talking about dvash tamarim or other types of dvash. Now, when we're talking about shemen, shemen is dafka to do with shemen zayit. But in any other types of shemen, you do not need to do netilat yadayim. So again, it's going to be olive oil, and it's going to be specifically bumblebee honey and not other honey. Chometz yain is like yain as well, which means that vinegar of wine vinegar is like a wine, and therefore it's going to be davar mikabel tuma, and therefore, right, it will be a problem as well. If you're going to dip something in yogurt, or leben, or eshel, or all these types of things, you do have to do netilat yadayim beforehand, because it's considered like the milk, or davar ma'achal b'mechalav, or in any type of whey, or things which come from the milk. Also, you need to do it as well. Now, if you're going to mix the liquids together with one of these liquids, so for example, you're going to have, let's say, even any other type of a fruit juice, but you're mixing the fruit juice with water, or anything which is basically made out of water, since the majority is going to be of something of water, which is chayav and netilat yadayim, you're obligated in netilat yadayim. So many times you could even have, right, which is going to be a type of a tchina, or a type of all these things, which is mixed with a liquid, which is water. For example, why is tchina going to be shakol and it's not going to be hadama like humus? And the reason why is because tchina, the majority is based upon water. So since the majority is based upon water, you make a shakol. The same halacha applies that since the majority is going to be based upon water, so therefore if you're going to dip something in tchina, you would have to do davar shetibulo BeMashke. You would have what's called to do netilat yadayim beforehand in something that you're going to be mixing with it. So therefore it's very, very important just to know these halachot, because this is, we're finishing right now the halachot of davar shetibulo BeMashke. Sif Hey just says if you're going to do netilat yadayim for fruits, it's gasei ruach. Why is it gasei ruach? Because a fruit is not actually really a real meal. So again, if you're going to be that you're rinsing the fruits, so now it's because of the water which is on the fruit, you have to do it, that's something else. But if you just come and you take a fruit, and now you're going to do netilat yadayim for a fruit, that's haughtiness. Why? Because nobody comes and makes a meal out of fruit. So that's going to be Sif Hey, and then Bezat Hashem we continue with the rest of the halachot on Sif, the rest of throughout the entire week, Bezat Hashem.